Sadly, I feel I need to say this, but when women get beautiful, honestly, we're doing it for ourselves. Wow, what's going on? Because honestly, like, nobody has to look at you all day if they don't feel like it. And I hate to break it to you guys because a lot of people aren't gonna be happy about hearing this. A lot of people are ashamed of who they are. But the truth is, men never notice these little things. They don't notice that you changed you got a pedicure, or like you changed something about your makeup. Like, look, you can ask them, like, what eyeshadow color was I wearing yesterday? They won't remember. Because that's just not something a man pays attention to.
Warner, what kind of shoes are these?
But you know, things are changing very drastically, very quickly, and I just wanted to make that very clear. If a guy is trying to pretend like something about your appearance is a problem, he's the problem. Because he's either gay or there's a bigger problem that he can't confront. So he's just trying to blame it on, find a way to blame it on you. It's because the way you look, the way you walk, the way you act, how you talk, it's always something that you did, because it's like, it's gaslighting, you know? So that's it. Okay, first of all, look at how weird this is. Like, I'm just gonna be chinless, but it's cool. Why is my neck so big? Hey, it makes me sad that I had to get a call from my son in November, and he's crying like, Mom, I miss you. And when I tell his dad this, he goes, you're lying, that didn't happen. Calling his own son a liar, and then making him feel like shit for wanting to see his own mother, which, you know, he was basically like ripped out of our home after. And at first I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna take this like in stride and like try to be reasonable, right? But like, it's been over 6 months and I haven't been able to regularly see my son. I've seen him like so sparingly, like it's ridiculous. And even before that, like I was already getting to that point to where I was like seeing him less and less because of other situations that were going on. So you can imagine like the buildup of all this is like really taking a toll on my son. I'm sure it is. Like, I don't even need. It's just one of those things that goes without saying. Like, really, do you need to ask a child, like, hey, do you want to see your mom? It's not something that you should that should be an option. Like, do you want to see your mom? Like, you came out of her fucking body into this world. Like, of course you want to see her. It's just sad that I like really have to go through all this trouble to like have something that should be like, that's like basically essential and like shouldn't have been taken in the first place. That's what's taking more of a toll than anything. It's like the audacity, you know. But anyways, there are no mistakes, only happy coincidences. So I'm gonna keep repeating that to myself, and I'll see you guys later.
Oh, I put linseed oil in my hair this morning when I got out the shower, and I thought I was gonna regret it. Absolutely no regret whatsoever. Okay, so I don't want to get this wrong. I'm not talking about never taking no for an answer, so don't get carried away with this. That's not what I'm saying, okay? But there are a lot of situations where things just don't go our way, and you would think in these certain situations that things should obviously just naturally fall into place. For example, when you're calling a company and trying to pay your bill, and your bill is so much higher than you expected, AT&T, and you have to call them and waste more time after, you know, it shouldn't, it's an insult in itself. Like, you shouldn't have to call to get a fair price. You should have gave me the fair price in the first place. I should be taking my business elsewhere, but because there's contracts and all the complicatedness of all this, companies like AT&T take advantage of this. And so naturally, because they have so many customers, it probably seems so easy at first for them to just be like, well, let's just, you know, overcharge 1 million people, and, you know, it makes $1 million difference to us. But when you keep doing this year after year and nothing changes, and your service is still dropping calls and doing all this basically the same as the free service the government's offering, except you're charging $400 a month for yours. Something's got to change, and people are going to be upset about it, and people are probably going to say something eventually. So what happens is, it's a simple solution. All you have to do is, when somebody's being an idiot, not doing, the customer is always right, first of all, but if somebody's not doing their job properly, hang up on them. Don't even ask them don't even bother answering their stupid questions. They're literally trained to keep you on the phone and waste your time. They're literally trained to. And guess what? They're going to get paid no matter what. They're getting paid per hour. They don't care if they fix your problem or not. They're trained to tell you they care, but they don't. Hang up on them. Call again in 15 minutes after you've calmed yourself down, because you don't want to get angry or yell at anybody. It's only going to make the process longer and make you look like, the loser, which you're not. You just need to talk to a different person.
Talking to the wrong person.